Good Friday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, Rangers. This is Rusty 78609, Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Today is the first day of Fort Clark Springs days, Friday and Saturday. It's usually the first weekend in March every year. It's 2 days of reenactments and anyway, it's some stuff going on at the fort. If you're interested and you want to drive down here, come down Highway 90 from San Antonio going west to Del Rio, and you'll come to the town of Brackettville. And on the left hand side, as you're coming into Brackettville, is Fort Clark Springs. Use the Highway 90 entrance. And what else? Today is also Beer 30 Day around 5 p.m. Texas time. And I'm hoping to get some barbecue today. There's a guy that comes here for the festival that cooks racks of ribs, of pork ribs. And yeah, they're pretty damn good, but you have to get there early because he sells out pretty quick. But anyway, I'll try to get some. Anyway, and what I'll do, I mean, I've got some videos scheduled. I'm just going to let them run. And then in addition to that, I may do a video each day, a short video of what's going on here at the fort, and let you kind of see that. Uh, that'll be a you'll be bombarded. Well, today you'd really be bombarded because you'd have this video, the scheduled video, and then a Fort Clark Springs Day and Beer 30. That's a lot of videos. I don't know. Maybe I'll skip that today. We'll see. Anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. And if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get started because it's March the 3rd already, believe it or not. I mean, that's amazing, 2023. So what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. How important is that? Very, because there's so much stuff you hear that is just totally irrelevant. You can't do anything about it anyway. I mean, so what are you going to do? Sit and worry about it? Anyway, enough said. Uh, hey Google, what's the temperature at Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
In Fort Clark Springs, it's currently 48 degrees.
With a high of 78 and sunshiny all day. They've got beautiful weather for their events today and tomorrow. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
In Capitan, it's currently 28 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 17.
You know, she always says that about wind conditions for Capitan, and I'm not sure that's correct because I remember hearing that when I was out there. It wasn't windy at all. I mean, she'd say it was, but it wasn't. But anyway, enough said. Just checking on my other home base there. But what else we got here? We got a lot of comments here, so let's see what we got here. This is on an old video I did. It's cutting the cable and using the smartphone. And what I was talking about in that video was using the smartphone hotspot feature, and that's all I use. Now I have a T-Mobile home device thing, which is basically just a hotspot thing. But enough said. Billy Hawkins says also could connect phone to projector, and there are cables to connect all cell phones. Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. You can use a Google Chromecast and all kinds of stuff. But thank you, Billy, for your comment. D. Anderson, Rusty's colorful shirts are stealing the show. Yeah, well, those were on sale at what they call Academy in Brownsville. They had them for $5 a piece, and they're that sun protective stuff. You know, they got a SPF of 50, and so I got two of them. Louis Paparella, thanks for the driving and walking tours. Lots of historical info about Fort Clark Springs online for anyone interested. Yeah, there is, and it's just an interesting place to live. Desidrio Yanis says, "Well, Rusty, it's just curious sometimes the stress of how much you really need to get by vehicle prices." I mean, he talks about there's no shame in not knowing. It's not asking that's the shame. And for sure that's true because we've got so much information at our fingertips and this Google device. Yeah, if you don't ask, yeah, you should, or you might learn how to ask. Become a good asker. Scotty Thompson says, "Cool video talk, thank you." And the Scotty Thompson bowling report. Says he did great bowling yesterday, Thursday night. First game was a 151, second 181, and the third game was a 156. Wound up with a 488 bowling handicap. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, for your weekly bowling reports. Keep up the good work. Enjoy your life. Ralph P. says, "You going to get yourself some barbecue at the festival?" Yeah, I'm going to try to. The old talking road, the old stinking goat is along for the ride. Yeah, the old stinking goat's right here. I'll give you a good morning stinking goat kiss. Yeah, I'll try to get some. I mean, I'm not big on standing in lines and all that stuff. So, and it's not that important to me to get the barbecue. So, we'll see. Gobsmacked, you underestimate your videos. They're relaxing and remind me of Sunday rides as a child with my family. P.S. Just ordered a Blu-ray DVD player using your link. Thank you very much. The new machine will be nicknamed Rusty. Thanks for producing good content. Shout out to the Poodle Professor and Jan. Well, good for you, Gobsmack. Thank you. King for a Day, episode 1 of Renovating with Rusty. Yeah, that was on the bathroom door solution. Thank you. Michael Tyree. Good comment call, Rusty. I've been watching since outside Kingsland, Texas days. Well, that's a while back. Thank you very much, Michael. Enjoy your day and weekend. Pink Lady Biker Mama. There's a catchy name. She's new, I think. Hey, Rusty, I am buying my Liberty trike on March 5th, 2023. I am very excited. Thanks for all your reviews on this trike. Well, good luck to you, Pink Lady. I think you'll like it. I mean, if you'd had other models, you'd really appreciate it. And the reason is it's very simple. It comes in 2 pieces. It folds in half if you want to. And the key for me is it's very simple. You know, some of them have pedal assist and all this stuff. No, man, it's simple to maintain, and you know you don't have the derailleurs, so to speak. No, I think you'll like it. I hope so. RV Living with the Geezer was the bar at Four Corners near Telford, Texas. No, it was out. It was northwest of Victoria, Texas. Yeah, near a little town called Mission Valley, and it was actually called it's called Four Corners. Yeah. Telford was the other direction. That was named after Count Telford. Joseph Oaksley. I laughed when you said Fort Polk. That's where I retired. Well, God, of all the places to be, Fort Polk, Louisiana, man. Russell S. Thanks, Rusty. Not everybody can wing it like you do. That was a pleasant drive, and I didn't even fall asleep completely. Well, we kept you in a semi-state, huh? Carl D. Fowler. Rusty, that boll weevil song was sang by Tex Ritter. Yeah, the old boll weevil. Yep. Looking for a home. Tom Wilson. Beautiful country. Thanks for the ride. You're very welcome, Tom Wilson. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad anybody watched it. It wasn't much. Well, you know, that's the way it is. I mean, you know, if I'm going to do videos, I just do what I can. McBride Renovations. I don't have any of that stuff, and I don't even know what it is. I about died. Men versus women cleaning procedures. Whatever. That's the new home, the inside. Whatever. Anyway, this is Mrs. Terry Farmer. Wow, on the tiny home. Well, thank you, Terry. Michael Tyree again on the Talking Road. Good video, Rusty. I've been watching your videos for years, but haven't commented for a good while. Take care. Thank you, Michael. Enjoy your day. Sheridan Gay. Thank you for the talk today on the Talking Road. I love how I love how Fort Clark Springs, Texas was turned into a nice retirement community filled with so much history. Yeah, it's really, it gives it a little flavor, you know what I mean? And I got a hair sticking, and I try to make it better. I mean, I see it, you don't. Enough said. But anyway, it is. It's a fairly unique little subdivision or unincorporated community. C.L. Craig, I just read an article on Fort Clark Springs. It is a very historic and interesting place. I realize it is hot for 3 or 4 months, but it is still a great retirement community. No address is perfect. You chose well for a home base. Basically, what brought me here was the price. It was cheap to buy a home here. Alvin Massot, awesome video. Thank you. George Andrews, if you ain't careful, you might make some bubblegum money. Yeah, there used to be some bubblegum when I was a kid called Fleer, Fleer, and that was, it was a good chunk of bubblegum. Used to chew that every now and then. Toddster Saul, Charlie Pride's song, Cotton Fields Come Back Home. Oh, the old Cotton Fields Back Home. Can you imagine the outrage if it were released today and for no good reason? Great singer, great song. Love me some Charlie Pride. Yep. Thank you, Toddster. This is Hiking with Jackie Boy. I will be passing through Bracketville Friday on my way to Presidio, Texas. Well, good. Stop by the festival in the morning and check it out. I'll be by the barbecue about 11 a.m. So say hello. The Dogman Chronicles, good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. Check his channel out on YouTube. Him and his dogs live in a van. Jim and his dogs. Mr. CJ Cab 64, never heard of a talking road. Is there a historical marker to locate it? Back on the meds. Actually, no. I just made that name up. It's a funny thing. You give things names, and all of a sudden they become human, or they take on human qualities, this person's name is Bobbin, I guess. Olipop. Do not try any flavors of Olipop, but especially the cola and root beer, unless you want a good sody habit. Yeah, I don't drink them anymore, and I've noticed I feel better. I feel a little better. I don't have any. I don't know. It's I think maybe it's a sugar overload. That artificial sugar kind of really messes you up. George Andrews, if you can't donate, another way to show your support is to watch the video from the beginning to the end. Of course, subscribing, like, and posting a comment helps too, even if you only post a comment saying comment. Yeah, thank you, George. Yeah, I guess all that helps. I don't know. Y'all are all adults. I mean, I don't have to ask you to do anything. Ramona Rain, I was not asleep. Watching the open fields, listening to you talk. My dad used to pick cotton in Texas, that and working in the stockyards when he was a teen for pennies. Paid for the first home he had built when he married. I keep looking for a quiet place that I would like to stay at, any quiet place. I know I will find a place if I keep watching you. Thanks, Rusty. Well, there's places, if you're looking for it, you'll find it, but if you're not, you probably won't. This is Rocky. Says, I'm a light sleeper and it's hard to fall asleep, but I put on one of Rusty's videos and I'm in a deep sleep in 5 minutes. Waltzing Matilda. Anyway, enough said about that. Moving along. Mary Cooper, farm living was a good life for sure growing up. It was. There was a lot of work. We did a lot of work in the hot sun and so forth. But, that's just the way it was. But yeah, it was a lot of freedom because, when the crops were in and, things were pretty well done, there were months that there wasn't a whole lot to do. Brenda McChristie, beautiful community, Rusty, thank you. MJ Cab 64, thumbs up to you. T. Marie, another great talking road trip. Thanks. Yeah, and I said, wasn't it just wonderful? Yeah, it was just a thrill. Brenda McChristie, have a wonderful day, Rusty. I'm working on it. I'm up. Deratrixa, thumbs up, and he says, and Prost at 0730. Yes, Derek Tricks. Well, here in Texas, it'll be at what is it? 0500 hours. Is that right? Or no, it'd be 1700 hours. Maryland Community Garden Plots. That's the person's name. Rusty, can you recall how life was back on the farm? Yeah, I got some pretty good memories of it. Sure, a great way to grow up. We'll do three or four more here, and we'll shut her down. James Montgomery, it is neat riding down the road with you. I have mobility problems. I don't get out much. You're my friend that I never met. Hi, friend. James, enjoy your day. Tracy Phillips, it says over 60 books in the Hardy Boys collection. Bunch of them I've reread a few times when I was a lot younger. Also, Tracy says, I still have the Hardy Boys collection. Great driving video, Rusty. It did turn out good. Well, it's what it was. Thank you, Tracy. Enjoy your day. Thumbs up to you, Der Trixa, on the North Sea in Germany. Alex V, if your Dr. Pepper is cold when you drink it, it'll give you a little headache because it'll freeze your brain. Well, I don't know what it does. I just don't drink them anymore. I quit that habit. It wasn't a good habit. I knew it. Uber girl Barbara, caution, stopping your sugar will cause a drug crash. Go slow. Well, I'm not I don't do much sugar, I mean, but I don't think I'll get the DTs from withdrawal or whatever you call it. Al Fur, thanks for the ride. You're very welcome, Al Fur. Terry L, my cat loves jumping on my lap and taking a nap when your videos come on. Well, that's good to know that I've trained a cat to sleep. Yo, well, that's a hell of an achievement. Anyway, three more, we're out of here. James Ortiz, there's a merge outside of Tularosa. Yeah, I know where that is. Where three cars sped up to pass me and a state cop pulled over all three. Well, good. They deserved it, James. Thank you. Uber girl Barbara says, no, not another viral video. I know, I can't help it. Two more here. Drone Man Murphy says, Rusty, does your new home have a heat pump or the older system? Heat pumps are great to heat with in winter, especially in areas that don't get extremely cold in the winter. It has a heat pump, and it also has the backup strip heat. They call it emergency heat when it gets too cold. I don't plan on using it. Henri Codger, last one, says, I enjoyed the ride. You have excellent roads compared to ours in West Virginia. We have potholes within potholes and plenty of them. Yeah, Texas does have good roads. I will say that. But having said that, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a cool morning, gonna be a nice day for a festival here. This is Rusty saying, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. Use the Amazon link if you want to fool with it. Doesn't cost you a penny. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's it, guys. There's no other trick. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, memory, dream you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease. Carry on. Adios. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Vaya con Dios. Aloha until the next video's coming up. You're probably going to get plenty. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.